Welcome to video 4.1. This is the introduction of organizing and advocacy. Community organizing is a process where people come together and act based on their shared self-interest. It is about deciding the terms of your own life. It is how everyday people step into their power and take action to influence decision makers to make positive changes to policies that impact their lives. Community organizers work with and develop new local leaders. They form coalitions and assist in the development of campaigns. Now, when I think of community organizers, I often think about these amazing historical figures such as Cesar Chavez, Dolores Huerta, and Martin Luther King Jr. And at the same time, I am reminded of the amazing local leaders right here doing the hard work of speaking truth to power. These are parents, caregivers, community members, and educators that are compelled to use their power, their voice, and come together to speak out and take action. How do we get here? How does someone get inspired and decide to take action? I believe it is this idea of unapologetic advocacy that compels people to take action. Looking at the phrase, unapologetic means not acknowledging or expressing regret. So to do something without apology. And advocacy is the public support or recommendation of a particular cause or policy. Another term for unapologetic advocacy is self-interest. Understanding our identity and self-interest helps us better understand how we can work with other people that are also interested and motivated by similar interests. Self-interest is a foundational concept in community organizing. Think of a spectrum. On one end, we have selflessness, where one sacrifices their own well-being. At the other end, we have selfishness, where people only think about their own well-being. And smack in the middle, we have self-interest, which is thinking and acting upon yourself amongst others. This is why identity is crucial to this work. Without an understanding of who we are, what we believe in, and what we're willing to become unpopular for, it's impossible to create relationships with others. Without that deep understanding of what motivates us, it becomes that much easier to walk away or get burned out. When I was a kindergarten teacher, this was one of the books I would read to my students. It's a really sweet story. It's called Swimmy by Leo Leone. It's a story about this little fish here, little black fish, whose entire family gets eaten up by some large fish. And so little Swimmy starts to explore the sea and finally meets up with some redfish and convinces them to come together and go explore the ocean. The redfish were scared, but he says, don't worry, we're going to form the shape of a big fish. I'll be the eye, and that way we can explore. And so the idea behind this little story is don't panic, organize. See you in the next video as we dive even deeper into community organizing and advocacy.